back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry for the abrupt start. We're already transitioning into the Kugane trial. Kugane Ohashi with Jumbo here. And I know it's quite far too long if I waited for this rematch. Soboro Tsukihiro may have brought us together, but it was fate that ordained we engage in glorious fisticuffs with swords once more. So I guess he took the Soboro back? Seems kind of weird, but okay. That's a raid wide. There goes my buff. Gilgameshing time. Whoa. Guess I should have used Embolt at the very start. Oh. Like it might hurt it. They were all ever so slightly off. Each of those AoEs that hits makes a ring, and basically you can stack two on top of one another with like no risk. But I guess 3 was a bridge too far. And the shrunken healers are leaving me dead, while also not casting any damaging spells. There he goes. They're a reaction to those dragon heads. Nope, get together, guy. You want to get together, idiot. I hate people who play ranged and they're like, I have to stay away from other ranged no matter what. Especially if stuff's going on. Are you serious? It's the second time that I've lost my boldness fight. Moral of the story is use Embolt as soon as it's available. Don't hold it for your curses and shit. Back in range of the healers. Oh wow, came back up again. How about that? Oh, he's mimicking, Susanoo. He actually got it. Got that sword. And there goes our bear player. Ah well. Uh-oh. this point, you're at the mercy of the other half of your party to break these chains. And unfortunately for us, 2 of our party members are weakened and low on HP. Fortunately, all he does during this is try to cast Hell's Gate, which will kill people in the chain. Go figure. Oh dear. Get that guy up first. We'll use a super ether. Gotta heal it up. Put out some damage. Heal on that healer. Are those, I guess? Even though they don't have... Oh dear. At this point, let's charge up our mana a little bit more. Time punch, one together. Awesome. It moves us to be in the Earther Star. At this point, get all the good we can get. Probably should have gone with Flare, but never said I was a good red mage. He's doing the thing again. Dabba dabba. Oh, this is so wrong. My fault. Monk could have had the decency to do the melee and let the break, but ah well. Really sloppy, but yeah, we got it done. I throw myself upon your boundless mercy and beg forgiveness. Sorry for getting a bit salty with the guy running away from me with the whole thing. It's a pet peeve of mine when other ranged run away from one another on mechanics where they should be together. It's also sort of a pet peeve when ranged just run away from one another. And all those raises I did No comms. It's probably because I died a lot, but, you know, whatever. Works for me. The point is we got it done. Greg, I say, you're a sight for sore eyes. However did you come to be here in Kugane? In the Far East, for that matter. Well, you see, the thing about that is... I say, to think that Greg was masquerading as Jim this entire time. Indeed I was. After Clyde bested me a second time, I quit Eorzea and embarked upon a journey to distant lands that I might hone my skills in preparation for our inevitable third bout. But when I saw you had misread my carefully written words and come in his stead, I felt I had no choice but to remove you from the field forcibly. Pray forgive me my unkindness, Hildy. Now, Greg, there is no need for apologies between friends. Yet again, I must ask, though, how did you come to be here in Kugane as a Ronin of much repute and remarkably thin waist? I know it seems far-fetched, even insulting to your intelligence, but there's a simple and highly satisfying explanation. In my quest to hone my skills and procure more powerful weapons overseas, I neglected to budget properly for food and drink, and soon found myself bereft of both. Driven to a deathly hunger, I fell to my knees, and in that instant looked to my bosom friend, the painted rooster that had offered me companionship in my darkest hour. When dawn broke the following day, I was alone once more. A sliver of strength restored by the terrible sacrifice of my comrade, whose body and soul I would carry with me ever after. But by his grace, I survived for days and days after, until I chanced to cross paths with a stray dog. He, too, was clearly a victim of the slings and arrows of outrageous misfortune, and each other we found kindred spirits, we orphans of fate. Thus did I name him Daigoro, and thereafter did we travel as one, working together, that we might both live to see another day. When we at last arrived at Kugane, I sought employment as a mercenary to rebuild my misspent savings and resume my search for the strongest of swords. It was through such ventures that I acquired the Zanmato, in fact, and began to build my reputation as Yojimbo. Naturally, a legendary Ronin must dress to meet the expectations of his clients, and so I assembled an outfit that would satisfy those who requested my services. Kageyama was one such client. When I saw that Clyde and his comrades were to be my opponent, though, I quickly realized he had not paid me nearly enough. More fool me! Needless to say, the sight of the man who had bested me twice before was enough to rekindle the competitive spirit within me, and so when I heard tell of the Soboro Sugihiro, I knew I must claim it in preparation for our battle. The rest you know. Truly a riveting tale. And tragic besides, for though I fought with all my strength, yet again was I defeated by the great and powerful warrior of light. As I said to you on the bridge, no more tricks. I have taken my shot and fallen short, and so I will cease my shenanigans, and instead pledge my complete support to your endeavors, that I might make amends for my misdeeds. And we should be glad to have it, Greg. Welcome aboard. Let us return to Nashu and share of her the wonderful news. You too, Greg. You are a fully fledged assistant now. But how will things turn out for Shigure? And he had the Soboro Sugihiro on the bridge, but didn't the wolf burglar take it back? Did I miss that part? Did I forget that part? Yeah, probably. Terrible news, everyone. What's the matter, Nashu? It's Shigure. As punishment for helping the wolf burglar escape, he's been sentenced to death by ritual suicide. This is indeed a disturbing development, Hildy. We have no time to spare, my friends. Presuming the wolf burglar is... Man, I botched both those words. Is in the wind, our only recourse is to delve deeper into the hidden past of Master Akebono and uncover proof that the sword he claims was stolen was first stolen by he himself. Divide and conquer, Agents of Inquiry style. Or, well, I guess it was divide and conquer, Agents of Inquiry style. I feel like I miss commas really easily when I'm reading along, or I'm just like reading the words like a machine, and it's like, oh wait, there was supposed to be a pause, or there was supposed to be an emphasis on certain words, or they were supposed to flow differently. Sells rides that Han medicine, huh? Oh, sounds like American medicine. Big Pharma. On the bright side, we have pharmacies everywhere. I think that's something that a lot of people take for granted. I don't know. I'm sure it's the same in most places, in most cities, in developed nations, but like, we have, in my town alone, and my town is considered a hick town in the States, we have, let's see, a Rite Aid, a CVS, a Walgreens, the pharmacy in Kroger, the pharmacy in Walmart. We got like 6 or 7 pharmacies. And you can get all manner of medicines there. But basically, as a result of all the pharmacies, the need to go to the doctor is actually pretty low, I guess. He's got his hair different yet again. He restyled it just for the suicide. Honored brothers, I will not beg your forgiveness, only pray that by this humble offering of my life that I might absolve the Sekisegumi of the shame I have brought upon it through my misdeeds. Oh dear, it's getting very Japanesey in here. But never mind. What is the meaning of this? That man is an imposter. Seize him. Seize him at once. Shigure, now is your chance to escape! I will do no such thing. I may have lost what little honor was mine in life, but at least I can reclaim it in death. Your honor is yet yours, samurai. You need not cut your belly open this day, Shigure, for you have the Soboro Sukihiro and the infamous wolf burglar besides. Oh, he's a wolf of his word. Alright, this is indeed the Soboro Sukihiro. Very well. Escort the wolf burglar back to his cell and send a runner to Master Akebono's estate at once. We have not seen the leader of the Sekisei Gumi once in this quest line. Now we're intimately acquainted with her too, from the samurai quest line. Master Kumode, huh? Or is it Kumode, as in toilet? They're bot cops. Don't do the dew prism? Yeah, we're gonna get the Manderville Mambo, eh? New dance. Alright. Sounds like opium. As above, so below, huh? I kind of wish with the passwords that they would directly reference the Final Fantasy II password system sometime. With like the sound effect and everything. Because, well, that wasn't... Like, people ridicule Final Fantasy II if they, if they've played it. They ridicule it a lot because the mechanics for the battling in it are both tedious and opaque. It takes a lot of either a lot of guide reading or a lot of trial and error testing to know them 100%. Although it's perfectly possible to get by just playing on instinct alone. But most people develop two opinions about Final Fantasy II. One, it's stupid and dumb and ridiculously hard, or that it's super easy. But I wish they would incorporate its, reference its password system with the sound effect for memorizing a keyword and then using it. 'Cause I like that a lot. Soar high above and never go low. What? Kami, take me. No, this is no time for fun and games, Inspector. It's the first one. Get low, get low, get low, get low. So this is why the Thevnerian consulate's in Kugane. Now the real reason is, I'm pretty sure next expansion we're going to, I think we're going to go to Charlian and Thavner. It's going to be a split expansion, just like Stormblood was, where we go, instead of going to just one place, one region or whatever, we split ourselves across two. Charlian's gotta be in the mix though, because, well, there's a lot of reasons why, but the lead developer, Naoki Yoshida, he told us to, in our interview, he said, you might want to get a refresher on Heavensward before 6.0. You can do that at your leisure, but, it might serve you. You might enjoy the story for 6.0 a lot more if you, get a refresher on Heavensward. Personally, though, I think that regardless of what he wants us to get a refresher on from Heavensward, I still think that the actual gameplay structure is going to follow Stormblood. But that's all idle speculation, so it doesn't really matter. We'll see it when we see it. And it's not really pertinent to the Let's Play yet. We're not even in Shadowbringers after all. I suppose we could have teleported over here. Oh well. Hey, look, it's Godbert. Brings you to the far side of the world. A complex series of events too exhausting to detail. Of greater importance is what brings us to the consulate. You see, we must needs enlist the assistance of a Hannish alchemist, of one with an encyclopedic knowledge of Hannish reagents. How fortunate. Is that Sajatra? Concern representative? Sajatra concern representative, okay. So Sajatra must be a place. How fortunate, then, that we should chance to meet. I am a representative of the Shatra... the words are hard, especially foreign ones. Of Radat-san. Should you not know not the name. We trade in all manner of alchemical goods. If your quandary requires the expertise of one versed in such wares, pray permit me to assist you. Indeed, to aid the son of Lord Godbert Mandeville and his comrades would be an honor most great. Far be it from us to refuse. We could punch them in the dick once or twice before we go. I know they're not Garleans, and I know they're just doing their job, but they wear stupid outfits. Not one intended for medicinal purposes. Dangerous purposes, rather, and for this reason its sale is forbidden. Dew prism. A most powerful drug. A mere thimbleful is enough to befuddle the senses and render even the most strong-willed subjects susceptible to any and all commands. You may be assured this is not an exaggeration. Resistance is, most regrettably, quite futile. Undetectable it is, save for the occasional glimmer in the eyes. A changing of the color, fleeting and impossible. Father Kami, I have seen such a glimmer before. Oh, are you quite sure it was not a trick of the light? Master Commode. Thanks for Deus Ex Machinaing us. Deucebert? I mean Godbert? You know, it shouldn't bother me so much, but a while back, and I'm talking like a month or two ago, in my bored travailings of the official forums for this game, somebody got on the subjects of why there's not a lot of Final Fantasy XIV like streaming content, and why like Final Fantasy XIV content in general, unless it's like guides and stuff, doesn't do well. Most people said it's because they can't play, but this one person like rambled on about Let's Plays and streamers and was pretty harsh about both. And they're like, I would never watch a Let's Play because why would I want to watch some nobody occasionally crack a half-funny joke? And it stung so bad because it's so true. So true. Akebono, we call on you to come forth and answer for your dastardly deeds. Doesn't seem like anybody's home, does it? Wherever could he possibly be? But that's impossible. They pulled the old switcheroo again.
Isle of Beko. Off to meet with his silent partner, huh? I wonder how far into the recording we are. All that death and me getting salty. I forgot to keep up with the timer on that instance. Although I think the fight took roughly 10 minutes. It's a pretty short trial, even with all that death. And we hopped right into cutscenes. So... Sometimes auto run doesn't stop when you tell the game to stop the auto run. How about that? Also, if you're curious, where the last video cut off at, you know, right in the middle of me rambling on as I was being mesmerized by the large EXP gains and damage numbers we can pull in Eureka now. I decided to continue on with that instance just because, you know, I had a good groove going. I didn't start recording again right away, even though I could have, because, you know, it would have just been me killing monsters and rambling for like 40 minutes. And I know that's pretty much what most of my Let's Play videos have been, but I would prefer to keep that to a minimum. I'd rather let the game do the talking. Of course, when stuff isn't voice acted, it can't do the talking. So, I was thinking about buying a voice modulator to change my voice up for certain characters. Hey, wait a second. My Dew Prism Godbert. There's no way we can stop him now. Unless, of course, his Manderville Man tenacity has truly rendered him immune to it. Uh-oh. Man, I hope they live through it. Okay, they're probably fine. Uh-oh, is he gonna follow that order to the letter? Everyone? Whoa! Hildibrand actually... uh... I don't remember that one. Nor that one. Aww. Look at young Julianne. Her hair looks better that way. Hildy tried. You went on a rampage. So, bro. Why can't you lay it at your father's grave? Is your father's grave not in Yonks? What? Hey, I thought you ate your chicken. It's quite the throw. I think you asked for, far, far away, huh? Beyond the rift that lies between, to wondrous worlds yet unseen. Man, she didn't even hesitate. Oh, there he goes, my beloved son. Not content to fly off into the sky as before, this time he elects to take his leave by vanishing into the earth. Brief though our time was together, I cannot deny how much he has grown, both as an inspector extraordinaire and a Manderville man besides. I say, a father could not be more proud. Welly, well, well. Shigure and Kugane. Alright. Also, I turned away for a moment to look up, because every time they say Soboro Sukihira, I thought to myself, where's that drop from again? Because it's a katana from Final Fantasy XI. And it dropped from a bomb cluster notorious monster called the Unstable Cluster that was in Reverne Site B01, which was a chains of Promathia, or Promathia, yeah, however you say it, area, and it's like a level 58 notorious monster, and you're restricted to level 50 while you're in there, so you need a full party to kill the thing. Aww. Oh, so this is a regular occurrence, is it? Fair enough. If you are certain that he will turn up eventually, none the worse for wear. Then I shall take your word for it and strike all worry from my mind. We get a Hildibrand themed closeout. You learned the emote Manderville Mambo. Aw, man, you can actually complete a jumping puzzle to get to the top of that tower, and I would totally show it off if I was good enough at jumping puzzles to do it consistently. I am not going to make a video of me failing for an hour. uh... Nashu's wolf drawing is on the market board. Hildibrand will return? Question mark. Well, though they set him up to basically go anywhere, so he could show up at any time. Good night, sweet Hildy. They didn't do any Hildibrand for the Shadowbringers expansion. I guess because they thought that they wanted to keep it completely serious, and so they, as of 5.3, they haven't added any Hildibrand whatsoever to Shadowbringers, and honestly, I'm fine with that. Now let's see, I'm not sure exactly how much time we got left. I think about 15 minutes or so. But, maybe just enough time to show, you know, where we got to in Eureka. Basically, I kept going, and there's a challenge log entry for Eureka, actually, that they added during the second iteration of Eureka to help people level faster. And, I've completed all but 2 objectives. Oh, excuse me. And as a result of that, in addition to my own killing and getting a couple of notorious monsters, Clyde is already level 14 out of 20 in Animos, and that was literally only with 100 minutes of play, including, and that 100 minutes includes, you know, me going in and showing you, you know, that beginning, like, 30 minutes or whatever. And we don't need to watch this cutscene every time we go into Animos, huh? But now we've got 3 Magicites, because I went ahead and went to the, I went up here to the orchard, and it's actually, like, right here or something. Ish. There's a notorious monster up we could go get. But it doesn't really matter. Sure did. Oh, okay. Well, we're level 14, so... Okay, where's it at? Close to the Marge. Waterfall far to the north of here. Huh. Waterfall far to the north. Oh, okay. That won't be hard to get to. Not with the power levels that we have going for us. Though I probably could have stood to have picked up some actual DPS food. I mean, I can use this farmer's breakfast, and it'll be better than nothing. I mean, the main goal from food is HP anyway, so... Plus, if I want the tenacity to go into play, I can always switch over to the tank back at the Port Surgate, so... I don't know if we would be able to solo a Fate monster. I guess it would depend on how many people are in the instance, because they, rather than working like Fates normally do, where like the number of people who, ooh, a Eureka Elemental. I don't think I got to show this off last time. Eureka has elementals, and they will buff you if you, come up near them, and it gives you bonus to your EXP, and a bonus to your damage, and a slight regen. Now, if they're not gonna fight the monster, then I mean. Are they not going to fight it? I mean, I would totally fight it. Maybe I shouldn't be buzzing around waiting for them to fight. But they're waiting because they're trying to be courteous to people. And, every notorious monster, except for like the big boss ones, get this music. This funky music. If they're not gonna fight it, I'm just gonna go. I guess people have sort of gotten a sort of common courtesy about those. With the Echo, they die so quickly, and no one in their right mind is gonna turn off the Echo while they're in here, so. Normally this region would be incredibly dangerous, and it's still somewhat dangerous, but it's not nearly as dangerous as it could be because of the Echo. Let's see though. There's our 4th Magicite. These things are 4 levels ahead of me though. I could probably take one if I switched my Magicite into defense.